The Eagle has landed in Colorado and is almost ready to take off again. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden spent hours in Boulder County today meeting with people who lost their homes in the Marshall Fire.
And the visit also allowed the president to see that damage firsthand. His remarks afterward were somber, emphasized the spirit of Coloradans who survived the fire, as well as those who fought it.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez has been piloting our coverage of the president's visit all day long, and she leads us once again now at 6. Megan?
Ann and Shannon, we heard quite a bit from President Biden during his remarks today. We saw him, first of all, meet with families, and those really comforting moments where he was embracing those families and telling them face to face that he and the entire federal government are really behind them. Now, during those remarks today, he said that the commitment from the federal government for Colorado and for those areas that were affected by the Marshall Fire started as soon as he got a word of it. He said that the Department of Defense had support response in the form of a satellite, and that he approved the disaster declaration right away, and that he's also supported surge temporary housing and debris removal. So those are just a few of the things that he's doing. He said FEMA opened that disaster assistance center, and he talked about their ongoing commitment. But really the most stark kind of part of that speech that we heard from the president was his talks about climate change. He called this a blinking code red for our nation because of the extreme droughts. He talked about his visit here in September and the need to push for renewable energy, and he talked about the need to build back.
The bottom line here is we have to summon the courage to do something about it, to build back better as one nation. I got a recovery here in Boulder County. It's going to take a long time, I'm not going to kid you. But we're going to stay with you as long as it takes. We're going to be here for every step of the way, I promise.
So the president saying that he's going to be there every step of the way, but obviously, you know, all these talks about climate change, these are long-term talks. He said that he understands that this is not going to offer solace for the families that have already lost their houses in this Marshall Fire, but that the federal government is committed to helping. There was a couple of moments of levity when the president said that Congressman Neguse has talked so much about his district, so much about Colorado, that he might move here if Congressman Neguse says anything else. Of course, Congressman Neguse introduced a wildfire support bill today that focuses on prevention, suppression, and recovery from wildfires today. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that, guys.
All right, so much today. All right, Megan Lopez, thank you for that. And the president's visit clearly means a lot to people in Boulder County, and Denver 7's Tony KOVALESKI has that for us tonight. Tony?
Yeah, and just a few minutes ago, the president's motorcade returned back here to Rocky Mountain Metro Airport about 3 hours exactly after when he left here. So he spent 3 hours on the ground in Boulder County sending the messages you just heard. And we've had an afternoon of talking to people out here, asking them why they came out to watch the motorcade, the president arrive and depart. And clearly what we heard from many is they were here for the inspiration. They were here to watch the healing continue.
I agree with you that the healing process has started. A day like today, with Governor Polis and the President of the United States here jointly helping us, enhances that healing process.
And clearly a strong message from the people that were on hand. We're expecting to hear the president's helicopters, Marine One, taking off any moment. They're going to be heading from here back to DIA, where they're expected to have wheels up at 6:30. So an eventful day here in Boulder County, an eventful moment for our state. Reporting live in Boulder County, I'm Tony KOVALESKI. And Shannon?
All right, Tony, thank you very much.